Sinner, which is a $20 game, indie game, that's Dark Souls on steroids because it's much, much harder. Oh, is that on, what are you doing? Gambit? That I don't know, because I haven't did that one yet.
These patrols are after me.
See them fancy clothes?
No, don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
I like how this place is Victorian era. I love that.
No,
We need another
please,
game like
stop.
that.
I mean you no harm.
Oh, you know what'd be cool? Is Dark Souls with Victorian era, but futuristic style. Oh, that would be pretty fucking cool.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all
Wonder
this
what
about?
what would you think about that?
No, I can defend myself.
Kill the thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Well, I don't know, dude. I still have to do that, but I'm not rushing. Everyone's like, you have 3 days until to get your chance at Wish Ender, but I'm not gonna rush to get it. I'll just wait until it comes back. They said it's 3 weeks time. It's on a 3-week cycle. It's the bow that you can yeah, but you don't get it completely from there because you have to do a fucking quest. That takes a while to do. And also you need to at least try to be 570 plus, or you're not gonna make it.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you...
The sun feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter.
I actually wanted to play this game, the Vampyr, because it looks like one of those games that if you like this type of game, you'll end up loving it. Everything's on point. It's just like basically a perfect fucking game.
Be safe enough here.
Oh yeah, Didek, do you play on PC? Oh, if anybody plays on PC, on October 2nd, you will be able to play Visage, the horror game that is PT inspired. What emulator? Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, which is kind of fucked
That reminds me, did you see what happened to, what's that one? Telltale? They're no longer a company? Because their own one of their own people sued them and basically destroyed the company. The company had not enough money to actually stay afloat. So now they're asking, some of the devs are asking for other companies. EA jumped on it, Bethesda jumped on it, a few other ones. I thought it was interesting, honestly. In my opinion, it was honestly interesting that they also did say that 7 days will be getting their update, and then some other company's going to be taken over. Also, just to let you know, guess what else is actually in the shitbox now of games? Nope. Remember a certain game called Friday the 13th? It's in a shitbox now.
This makes no sense. None of it.
No, listen. The company's getting sued. No, listen. The company's... Yeah, next month.
That's it.
Yeah, but listen to this. The company's getting sued, and also people that bought the game are suing them because of lack of content and all the promises. And also now they're sending the game over to something else. They're sending the game over to a different company. Actually, they are losing the battle. The company is actually. They're under float right now. They said if it keeps going, they will not be able to. They have to let go of the project and give it to somebody else. It's a. I think it was actually pretty cool. Well done, my opinion. I wasn't like other people that were like, oh, I gotta go fucking crazy over it. Like, no, I just sat back and, like, watched how everything planned out, how it worked. Yeah, I still have to do that, but I'm gonna wait till later. Yes, and actually I think it was already passed. I'm not too sure.
Mad, then. It must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? Close.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Wouldn't it be cool to be a vampire? I would love to be a vampire.
Here's the leech. Here!
A lot of people didn't expect it to,
My head's spinning.
Come on, you coward!
yes, I've already watched it all. I watched it all, dude.
It's locked.
Yeah, some of it didn't make any sense, but I still watched it just because there's not many things that were interesting. But then I ran into an anime called Devil's Line, and oh, I'm actually really enjoying that. Yeah.
Die, vermin!
The strength I never knew I had. This shouldn't be possible.
Woohoo!
Every fiber of my being is a fire.
Oh yeah, I like the fact that they're still trying to figure out Jack the Ripper. Oh, this game's actually pretty fun.
My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Yeah, 1888. 1888, my friend. I'm a big fan of Jack the Ripper, so. Yeah, and he was one of the best killers, and still to this day, he's the most notorious one of them all. I just love the horror. I love everything about. No, he's not alive. But somebody did say that if his bloodline was today, a lot of people wouldn't be too happy about that one. No, he never got caught. No, he's never got. But if he was still alive, yeah, he'd get caught today. But
If only I had controlled my need for blood.
unless he was more intelligent
Mary,
than we thought, and
Someone will pay for what
yeah,
happened to you.
then we probably
What
wouldn't be able
happened
to
to
get him.
It's locked.
Yeah, but you never know, because some people did say he's not your normal run-in-the-mill killer. He was so smart and intelligent, it like would blow you away on how smart and intelligence is. Like he was one of those type that
I can now control it.
you can't just like, hey, oh, I'm gonna lock you in this door, because he'll probably end up getting out of that doorway. And pretty fucking fast. Yeah, in London, but also some people think that Jack was in the US because there was murders like it, but I think that was just a copier following the trend of copy the killer.
I can't believe I'm doing this. What will London have
It's just
to
like
say
I
to
watched
me?
something about that new TV series I was watching, The History of Witches. They said thousands upon thousands of people were burned alive. The body count is ridiculous. They said the estimated body count was probably like 500,000 people being burned.
Another corpse.
No, in Salem. Salem's witch hunts.
Streets of London become
500,000 people. Because of, yeah, it is actually that much, because they found other remains later on of stories and stuff that it actually was farther back from Salem. So from all the time before Salem,
Man has been
Salem's
drained
witch
of
hunt,
all blood.
plus that's a lot of deaths.
Smell the scent of it.
Which it was actually pretty crazy, because I was like,
Fresh.
damn.
The smell is so strong.
Yeah, that's for sure. I just like it because I like this shit like that. I'm like one of those big horror nuts that are like, I love horror. Everyone else is like, dude, stay off the horror bit too much. Fuck no.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked.
I've actually watched something that was basically based on how alchemy was majorly, supposedly it's the devil's work and stuff like that. Even growing crops and food and even herbs were all considered devil's worship. Yeah, they named off so many things that were basically based off of fucking devil's work. Your brain would be like, wait, what? A devil's follower or something like that, literally.
There is no one in sight. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Yeah, I watched a shitload of things. Some of it's actually pretty fucking damn crazy, if you ask me. But it also made a lot of fucking sense, honestly. If you think about it, there's a lot of people that were. No, no, none of I know of. And also, they were talking about people. Random people were actually, if you did something the wrong way or you walked the wrong way, even people would go after you thinking that you're a devil worshipper and stuff like that. Yeah, there was a shitload of crazy shit. A lot of people said that there was so much of it, it was ridiculous. You couldn't like walk down the road without having somebody be like, "You're a witch." I was like, damn. That sounds about right. It's like, if you think about it, that sounds pretty fucking close to about right. Oh, and then also the funny thing is, they said vampires didn't like water, but they did find actually remains, which this is fucking crazy. And if it is actually true, it would like make history look like very funny.
No
But they found actually some weird bones, a headpiece that actually has teeth, like you would see for vampire. Here comes the funniest thing about that. The guy actually...
At last.
No, it was
life.
actually human, but there was 3 to 4 things that were messed up about it. No, they couldn't understand it because it wasn't allowing them to figure it out. So they had it sent to another place to see if it was just their systems. Well, they sent it to that place, and that place sent it to another place after another place.
I wondered if I could
and then
ask
it
for
got
your
disappeared.
help. Wow, you look like you need a drink. Yes.
Why would it
I
disappear?
apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse. And
the coolest thing about the whole entire story is that a lot of people
Has
literally
anybody
do
entered the bar recently?
literally believe
Can't say.
there's actually.
Sorry.
Did you know in Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania and another place on the
Are you
other side
sure
of the
no one
world?
has come in
Did
here
you
in
know
the
that
last
they
few
actually
hours?
lock their doors and stay in at night? There's a curfew of 6 o'clock.
Still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Still to this day.
What's going on around here?
That's on the other side of the
It's like
world.
everybody's
They believe
hiding.
that if they actually go out at night, they'll
Have you
be
not heard
attacked by
about
some
the murders?
creature.
Everybody fears the return of the sewer dogs.
Don't think it's really superstition. I think it's just you can't
Who is this
basically
It's the local bogeyman.
you can't
Convenient answer
basically
for
if
every
you've
crime.
did it for centuries. Do you think you're really going to be able to stop
Blame
it?
the sewer dog, eh?
Probably not.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then. Whoever he may be, the killer recently...
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say?
Oh yeah.
Bodies found in the streets every morning,
There's a new
drained of blood. It's just horrible.
show that was actually coming
Some
out.
say sewer dogs.
But
The sewer dog.
it was basically
What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around
cancelled.
these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so
Oh,
many
this is the
last summer.
Spanish flu. That
What's
would
in the
mean that
basket?
it's.
Dozens dying
I don't
everywhere.
remember when the Spanish
Authorities
flu
doing
was
anything?
Nothing.
going through
There are so
London.
many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Oh, they added a few new maps. It's remember the
I'll
one
leave
place
then.
from
Thank you.
what's it called again? Yeah, they put that one in here.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
But there's another one. There's actually the one from Trials back on D1 as well.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Yeah.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Yeah, can I chop you up and I'll throw you into a nice meat grinder and make burgers out of you?
This is no place for you. Prewell has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require one.
I think someone's eavesdropping.
Who's certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm.
Say it's a vampire.
Present yourself!
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
You know, it's funny. In this game where you have a bloody fucking shirt and everything, no one asked you, why you have a bloody shirt, dude? Like, that'd be the first question.
And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation.
Yeah, there's a
here
lot
in
of people
attempt
that
to
are
understand precisely
suspected
what is
as
going
Jack
on.
the Ripper, but no one actually knows who really Jack the Ripper was and
What have you
who.
uncovered
It could
concerning
even
the
be a
murders?
fucking female, for fuck's sakes.
Started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been...
No, they're actually
unsavory.
they'll keep going through the suspects, but none of them actually fit the description.
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
No one actually
I heard
fits
another
it.
voice.
The
That
ones
of a
they keep
woman.
saying don't even
Who are you
fit it
talking
because
to?
if you think about it, you look at the
Ridiculous.
one they said this American
what
guy
you're
could have been it, and I saw the American
Something
guy
tells
and
me not to trust you.
all I see is
Then the
he
feeling is
butchered
mutual.
people, not the way it was weird.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the
So
name
they
is not
basically did
familiar to
it's
you,
totally
then we shall
opposite of what
discuss
it should have
another
been.
time.
It could be he could actually be actually
Then help me find
what?
the culprit.
Oh,
May.
I'll be
If
right
you'll
back.
first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Okay, I'm back.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head.
Enjoying them. I'm not playing Destiny at the
You
moment.
should let me handle this.
Wait until
affair.
later.
You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But
You
then
know,
let me
it'll
ask you
take.
this. What are your intentions if you
The funny
find
thing,
the
it'll
killer?
take forever for anyone to actually figure out who really is Jack the Ripper.
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Yes, I'm playing Vampire. I got it just today. I also even got another game if you like actually Dark
If
Souls.
Swansea is not my attacker, it means
Go and
somebody
try.
else came here tonight.
If you like Dark Souls, go after and play a game called Immortal Unchained, but with guns instead. Yeah, I've been actually looking for...
Are they stupid or something?
Sweetness would have given me a laugh.
Huh.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly.
Oh, you're back. Okay. Yeah, I'm back.
Sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. These men... There are blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Yeah. The only thing is you don't have access to collections, that's the thing.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Yeah, no, a lot of people were... Did you know they tried to put H.H. Holmes as actually the killer when he's not? No, that's the guy who was basically the devil in the White City. He built a murder castle where he killed people. I don't remember. Watson. There's a lot of information that's basically people don't realize, and a lot of people are acting like, oh, we're gonna find this killer. No, you're probably not ever gonna find him. No one has ever found anything on Jack the Ripper. They believe they found him, like, I think it's more than 3 steps. I think he was like more like 100 fucking steps by the sound of it. Like, he knew where the police were, he knew how to get away from them, he knew everything about them, like, by 100%. That's what a lot of people believe, but I don't think that. Literally, I I have that funny feeling there's a I think there's a lot more to it because a lot of people were talking about it, and I'm just sitting there like thinking, so if you were like say you were him, where would you be? There's multiple fucking places. And if he knew the routes of the police and everything, he is super intelligent. Not a little bit intelligent. Yeah, I know he wouldn't be him. A lot of people want to put him as the as. Yeah, they don't even know anything anything about it. Yeah, he was very, let's just say, he was very, very intelligent. Actually, they have not found anything about that. That's the funny thing about that. Oh, the water?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
People don't. The thing is, the thing about this is he was the basically the most unique one of them all. No one knows for certain if actually what he has all killed. I think it was the last one, but people have reported. But the weird thing is, here's the weird thing: people reported that there was deaths in other countries similar to that. And when I looked at all the deaths, I was thinking, there's no way, there was no way it was a copycat. It was definitely a copycat. Whatever it was, it really drew a lot of attention to the point where it was crazy. Yeah, he went after the prostitutes. No, he didn't go for children, just prostitutes. He just went after the ones that were basically, how you put it, as sex laborers, or as they put it. But there's actually information pointing out that he actually could possibly be a girl. Not a lot of people are actually bringing this up because, like...
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
I've heard of that. But that's not really, they basically said it's not really 100% confirmed.
William was an honorable
Yeah, Jack the Ripper was 1,000 steps ahead of the police, and no one knows where he went or where
I'm a doctor.
he's buried now. Yeah, because no one knows. He could be anyone. Even the one guy said, well, imagine if he was a female, no one would have suspected it, and that girl would have been able to walk anywhere without a fucking issue.
Certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you
Because
mean
it
by
would made more
scout?
sense if it was a female, because there was no hard evidence it was actually a fucking guy at all.
You are the woman from the
No
bar.
one knows exactly who
Are
it
you
was. There's
like
speculation that's saying that it's this person or this person or that person.
Sir, I already have.
No, there's none. There's some people that said they saw some things, but that could have been anything. Because there was no there's only one person that has actually ever seen basically a glimpse of him or her or whoever, and it was in the shadow. It was one of the police officers working at the time, and that's the only reported case you could say is 100%.
Take it by the thirst. He needed this drink.
Any other one you can throw it out because it's not 100% possible, as they put it.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some
Which
subspecies
I agree with them, because it wouldn't be reliable at all. Like, you can't. What? Oh my god, can I actually just play the game, because I don't have a lot of time. Like, you're wasting time for me. I'm nothing. I'm a quite stupid person. That's what it is. And one thing I can say for certain: don't tell your teacher that your historical figure is Jack the Ripper. Her face is. Actually, he's really my history. Actually, I like Jack the Ripper so much that I suggest he is my historical figure. Yeah, he could be anything. He literally, that's the thing. Jack, they think killers are going to be always the way they believe. That's the thing. But we don't know who Jack the Ripper will be, or who he was, or if it was a he to begin with. It could have been a fucking female nurse, and no one would even suspect it, because he could walk in and out like that.
They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
He could be the fucking coroner, for fuck's sakes.
What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing
That's
is
the
that
thing. You know what I get? You know what I mean? Like,
The woman?
this. It's one of those things where you have to actually think about it.
Don't play me for a fool.
Like, very
You
closely.
used me to
Think
locate
about
that
what he
scout.
has done,
You must
or what
know.
he or she has
I
done,
thought you were a gentleman.
and try to figure it from there. Because I think there's a pattern with all the
I will
killings.
tell you, she values her privacy.
There's one pattern I think they're not
She
seeing.
appears from the middle of the canal.
I can't figure it out because I'm not a guy who, a murderologist, as some of those people that they put them out to be, where they know everything.
The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious...
So it could be
brotherhood.
anything. That's the thing, and
First and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
hey, Bar,
How do you
are you
know
still
who I
here?
am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some kind.
I'm wondering if he's actually in London or something.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
And I think those killing sprees that were all over in every country
I attended 3 of your seminars before
weren't
the war.
actually
I have the utmost
connected to Jack the
admiration
Ripper.
for your
I think it was
research.
somebody trying to play as Jack the
What a turn
Ripper.
of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist
Because there
returns
was
to
like
London a
hundreds of
vampire.
corpses that like from different countries that came out
Again.
exactly similar, but
Science.
not as good as Jack the
Traditionally,
Ripper's.
The role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the
But it's quite
Brotherhood of St.
interesting.
Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital as a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
No, I have only like 20 minutes to play, or a little less than that.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scowl said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on. Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
I should give him a better place. Hey, should I kill this guy? Sounds like a field day.
Light into the shadows. Dance with you the dance of life and death.
He was filth anyways.
Back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
He kind of deserved dying, to be honest.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such
Right?
divine.
He kind of deserved it. He murdered somebody, and I drained him dry. I'd probably be the worst person if I was to become a vampire. No, I'd just be like this, oh, look at all the bad people now. And then they'll be like, crime wave has dropped down to nearly 5%. What the fuck? Oh. It's a good day for slaughter. I'm sorry. Yeah, I actually downloaded it from front. It's not my type of game. I'm more of the horror nut job of the whole entire thing. It's basically like it is sort of horror. Yeah, but on here you're the monster, which is actually all the fun you need. I love it. Honestly, I think most games, and this is my opinion, Amnesia. You wouldn't play that. It's not that scary, dude. And you're not like me, as my friend says it, as my friend would say. This is an RPG game. This is a role-playing game. You probably would actually enjoy it because, from what I've heard, it has a very, very big dialogue for a game. They made it more. It's an open world. Castle what? Oh, you mean Castlevania? You mean Castlevania?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about that vampire one? Or the werewolf? I know which one you're talking about. You know, the funny thing is, you see that game, it's not even getting in shit for having Nazis in it, but every other game, you just... I liked it. I liked it, actually.
With new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be. You delivered.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I would like to ask.
Actually, there's a game. There's a game that's coming out. It's called Code Vein. It's basically you're a vampire, but it's Dark Souls as well. And a lot of people are like, "Oh,
apologies."
You'll get.
Thank you. No.
They basically, a lot of people are saying that it might not be the best game ever, but I'm just like, it doesn't have to be the best game, it just has to be a game that you can play and enjoy yourself. Code Vein. It's basically Dark Souls on animated. But you're a vampire. You're like a vampire type kind of person.
Good evening.
It's actually pretty interesting. I'm actually quite interested in it, so I'm looking forward to it.
I'd like to see your
wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is...
That, no, not exactly. I think there's only one that doesn't, but most of the ones do sell. The chaperone takes the other one. Yeah, which is kind of disappointing because I wish it didn't, because it'd be fun without that. And it's in the primary slot, so you think, hey, it should be primary. Nope. Oh, I got 1700 XP. Damn. No, I'm meeting on here on the...
Right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Playing Vampyr. Actually, I think you would definitely like this. Okay, I can. Just give me a second. Probably not. Probably. They made the game actually quite interesting. A 1.3%. No, it's a single player. They didn't want to do that because it would affect other pieces of the game. So
Goodbye for now, Mr.
As for me, I'm an idiot.
I like the games that are creepy. That's my thing. I'm one of those types of people that play, if it's a creepy game, I'm definitely gonna be playing it. That's why I found out that Visage on PC is gonna be early access to whoever wants to buy it. Will be able to keep the game after early access because they're gonna allow you to keep it
This must
on
be
the second.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Is it bad that I really wanna... there's that Dragon's Bane. That sword that... from the DLC that I bought. They... even though, like, it'll probably be shitty compared to what... if I actually waited until, like, I had a higher level version. Yeah, you can upgrade weapons and make it even go farther. Ooh. Yes, I'm a big fan of anything that's horror related. I'll definitely watch it. Werewolves, vampires, doesn't matter what it is. Even fucking killers, I would watch it. Literally, I enjoy that. Like, I can't even wait for It Chapter 2. And there's one of my favorite bands, Ice Nine Kills, is doing a whole album of horror for their songs. And the songs they picked, or actually the movies they picked for the songs, I'll be able to get it in a few seconds after I pull this up. The songs they picked is Freddy Krueger, the older type one, Friday the 13th, Halloween, which is considered stabbing in the dark, Savages, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Jig is Up, Saw, The Grave Mistake, The Crow, the older one, Enjoy Your Slay, The Shining, Freak Flag, Sleepaway Camp, The World in My Hands featuring Tony Lovato, Edward Scissorhands, Mary Axmis, Silent Night but Deadly Night, or Silent Night Deadly Night, Love Bites, which is an American werewolf in London, and It Is the End, It the Clown. This album is going to be awesome. I can't wait. No, I don't, actually.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Hey, does that mean that... oh yeah, that should mean that I get that other clothing set. The other one that they showed off. Yeah, and Brandon Lee died, yeah. On Vampyr. Yeah, I actually bought a pack which had a clothing set with 2 guns. No, you're basically the guy that's gonna go and try finding the one who made you, and then you'll have to face like bosses, what I would consider bosses. They're harder to kill. Oh, he's in the tower? What does he have? Probably nothing Forsaken. He probably have all the shit that we already had. Let's upgrade my sword. That's up to you if you want. I would need sodium hydrochloride for light regeneration.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But they...
Which one? Yeah, it's good for damage wise.
This is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to
Let's go
rise.
upgrade myself.
I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Let's increase my health a bit. Takes 300 blood just to increase my health. There you go. Health is increased. I'll do the physical prowess, 15% endurance. Uh, 100% hard bite damage. Ooh, I'm liking that. Blood capacity. Increase your blood absorption. I won't do that yet. Ooh, spring. You perform supernatural move to target, causing damage upon landing. Ooh. Here's some defensive one. Blood barrier. Coagulant. Shadow of Veil. Ooh, shadow attack. Ooh, I'll take that. Definitely. I think so. Yeah, I think it is. Or you would considered one. But I noticed every time you basically upgrade your character, you notice the difference of what happening to him. Which I'm actually very liking. A lot. I killed this guy. He was stabbing somebody, so I murdered him.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Yeah, because I'd probably have to get off too anyways, but... Yeah, I'll be done soon. And what time is it? It's 2:03, so yeah, I'll have to get off. Well, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream. I'll be back in a bit, and I'll probably try out the other game, which is Immortal Unchained. So you can come and watch that as well. Probably about 30 to 40 minutes from now.